Hey guys, Clone Wars, and today we'll be showing off a build. Um, it's a Blue Eyes Fusion build, more focused on getting out the Fusion, but you can also get out Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. Yeah, I know, I don't have the playmat. I figured the playmat would be okay, not today. There's another Blue Eyes build. I am using a different camera, well, thing. So I hope it looks a lot better than the other thing. Um, it should, but let's get right into the deck profile. So for one, we have our Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, which this card's effect is, well, this card can only be special summoned by tributing off a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which we so graciously have one. But it can only be tributed, and then it gains 300 attack for every Dragon-type monster in the graveyard, and it cannot be targeted by card. I think it's spell. You can negate the effect of a spell, trap, and monster card that designates this card, which means target. So yeah, Blue Eyes Shining. Next, obviously, we play the triple Blue Eyes White Dragon. I have three of the original art from the Mega Tin. Of course, just trying to diversify it. Of course, I always use my staple ones, my girlfriend's, my other one, and then mine. But trying to diversify. I have 3 copies of different arts. And there's many arts of Blue Eyes. So, and then of course my 3 other babies, my Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragons. My Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragons are, of course, one of my favorite cards. My second favorite of monks from Blue Eyes. That one, love it. Jesus. But, of course, like I said before, it can pop 1 card on the field, and, or 1 monster on the field, and, yeah. Oh, and it works great in the Fusion build because it's also treated as a Blue Eyes on the field or the graveyard, so that really, really, really helps. Next, I actually run 1 Dragon Spirit of White. For Fusion build, you're trying to press forward pretty fast, so I only run 1. Of course, the OG Blackluster Soldier. This is literally the OG Blackluster Soldier, and then the other 2 Blackluster Soldiers. These are from Yugi's World, or one is, and one's from the Legendary, or not Legendary Collection. The I don't even know. Legendary decks. But yeah, you run 3 Blackluster Soldier because you're also running Dragon Master Knight. And he's a trade-in target. Yes. Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning is a girl. And of course, my favorite tuner, Triple Sage Knight. Sage. Sage Knight is the LCG name. But Triple Sage, target 1, effect monster on the field, discard it, or tribute it, and send this card to the graveyard, and special summon Blue Eyes monster from your deck, which most of the time you're going for a Blue Eyes White Dragon. 1 Maiden. Still run that Maiden. You can still do the amazing play with Sage. I just did it today. Won me a game. 1 of the White Stone of Legend. Pretty self-explanatory. If it goes to the graveyard, it searches out a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Double White Stone Legend. You could play more. I play less because I still play a 44 card deck, and going more, it's kind of tight on the deck for this one. So there's not much diversification in it. But, banish it, add a Blue Eyes to your hand at the end phase, special summon a Blue Eyes. I think mainly you're going to go for the add it to your hand, but, you do you. Triple King of the Swamp, which I think when me and my girlfriend make the Fluffle deck, one of these will be taken out of this build and put into the actual Fluffle deck. So, the King of the Swamp, you can discard this card, search 1 Polymerization from your deck to your hand, and he's also treated as 1 of the materials as long as all the other ones list the card's name, which is in this case Blue Eyes White Dragon. Double Beast King of the Swamp, he does the same thing except he doesn't search poly. So I run 2, so because he's a little less useful. And then 1 card, this will round off my monsters too. 1 Elemental Hero Prisma. Yes, it's gold rare. I don't know if you can see it, but it's gold rare. Hate it. God, I hate it, but it was the cheapest one at the time. It might be the most expensive at the time now. But basically, this can go really well with Dragon's Mirror too, because if you have one Blue Eyes in the graveyard, you play this, declare the name as Blue Eyes White Dragon, pitch the Blue Eyes to the graveyard, and then this card, and then play Dragon's Mirror, and you have well, it's not first turn, but you have a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Now off to our spells. There's only monsters and spells in this build, no traps. Yeah, pretty much. One Silver Cry. One of my favorite spell cards, Silver's Cry. And of course, the card that everybody wants to get banned, probably won't get banned, might get banned. Or hit, Return of the Dragon Lords. Special summon level 7 or 8 dragon type monster from your graveyard. Yeah, and put it on the field. And if dragon type monster would be destroyed, banish this card and negate the destruction. And then one Soul Charge, because Soul Charge is Soul Charge. Triple Melody. Melody can search out Shining, the Blue Eyes, of course, and the alternatives. And since you can search out Shining, it makes Shining another target, so that way if you can get Blue Eyes first turn, you can search out Shining and then get Shining out. Another great combo that actually goes good with this would be Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword, because it gains 1,000 and 500 for each dragon type monster on the field of the graveyard. So, just saying, Claw Hermos, A-OK in my book. Triple Trade-In, there you run 10 level 8s, I think. Yeah, because 3 Blue Eyes, 3 Alternative, 3 Blackluster Soldier, and 1 Dragon Spirit White. So you run 3 level 8 or 10 level 8. So running trade-in is just, you kind of have to. But you don't have to, but you should. You really should. Just run it. Just run it, okay? 1 card of Reconnaissance just stays in there because, well, you still have the tuners to ditch it. And worst comes to worst, you can pitch it with a Twin. But double Poly for obviously making the fusion of Neo, Blue Eyes Ultimate, Blue Eyes Twin Burst, or Blue Eyes Dragon Spirit of White. Or Dragon Spirit of White. Dragon Master Knight. 1 Odd Eyes Fusion, because it does the same thing, just for dragons only. 1 Dragon's Mirror, with the upgraded rarity of Rare. It's amazing. It's basically Miracle Fusion. If you don't know what Miracle Fusion is, you banish the materials from your side of the field or the graveyard to special summon a fusion monster. 1 Claw Hermos for, you guessed it, Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword. Just love that card. Love this card. Card amazing. Of course, since Twin Twister. I run Twin Twister in this build because I literally took the deck that I had before, took out the Blue Eyes, stripped the Blue Eyes, and stripped out some other cards, and, well, made this, because this is how it is on DevPro. And 1 Foolish, 1 Dragon Shrine. I explained this in my other video. If you guys haven't seen it, watch the other video. Not even advertising, I just don't want to speak much words. Much words, much wow. Well, if you guys want to see a ritual build, let me know, and I'll do a ritual build. Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. Of course, for synchros, as always, synchros, Xyz, and then fusions. Double Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. Negates 1 graveyard effect once per turn during either player's turn. During either player's turn, you contribute this off. Special summon a light dragon type monster, synchro monster, and then this card. What can I also do? Oh yeah, no more than 1 monster can be special summoned from the, at one point in time. So Pendulum. Azure Eyes protects your dragons from destruction or card effects. But can still be destroyed by battles from other destruction or card effects. Pretty good. 1 Michael. Again, pay 1,000, banish whatever. And then Xyz, we go into Hope Harbinger. Very self-explanatory, pretty much a staple in all Rake 8 bills. Then we play 1 Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. And like I said in the last build, if you take another Xyz, you detach from this, take another Xyz, and then you can overlay it for full armor. So that's one of the combos you can do with it. And other than that, there's just another 3k beat stick. And of course, Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon. Detach, pop 1 face-up monster on the field. 1 Lancelot. Lancelot's a great card. Lancelot can attack your opponent directly, and then once you attack your opponent, you can destroy one monster on the opponent's side of the field. Now, on to the fusions, which is what this build is mainly about. Blue Eyes Twin Burst. Yes, you can still play Polymerization and fusion summon this card. I know it's confusing, but you still can. When this card attacks a monster and it cannot destroy it, it banishes it. This card can attack 2 monsters, not twice. It can attack 2 monsters. It's 3,000 to 2,500. It's a great card, really great card. Up there. 1 Dragon Master Knight. This card gains 500 attack for each dragon type monster you control on your side of the field. That's it. Other than that, he's just a 5,000 beat stick. Pretty much the same thing as 500 Dragon, except this is way harder to get out. 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon for tributing off with Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, or sending to the graveyard because of my double Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which literally just got a reprint in the gold pack. That just came out today. Well, it might not be today when this video uploads, but came out today, Friday. This card is actually pretty great. I've won many games with this on my turn 2. Or turn 1 even, because you can just save your because I use Return the Dragon Lord. But basically, this card can attack 3 times as long as you control no face-up cards on your side of the field. And when a Blue Eyes and if this card's in your graveyard somehow, you can target 1 and a Blue Eyes monster would be targeted. You can banish this card from the graveyard and negate the target, I think. And negate. Yeah. When a card or effect is activated that targets a Blue Eyes, so when a effect activates the target's Blue Eyes, you can banish this card and negate the activation. The sucky part is that it targets. I think this card would have been a little better. Instead of having that in the effect, it would maybe bring back 1 or 2 materials you used. So basically saying, I'd rather have it float than do what it does. So the only thing that makes this card really good is that it's a 4,500 beat stick. It's really, really easy to get out, and that it doesn't float, but it's just easy to get out. It's not that bad. And then, of course, my favorite, Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword. Increase your dragon's attack by 1,000 just by targeting it, and then increase it for 500 for each dragon type monster in the graveyard that you control. And that, ladies and gentlemen, probably much more gentlemen than ladies. I know one lady that might watch this. Hopefully not, I think. I don't know. Hold on, before I do that. Oh, that's more right. That's more like it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing Shining Dragon after all these years, being involved with even more movie monsters. And even more, well, technically that is a movie monster, but even more movie monsters. So basically I'm combining 2 movie packs into 1. I really hope you guys enjoyed the build. I know I do. Now, I would say, really, please, do not expect to go into a locals and just dominate with this deck, because that is not how this deck works. No. It's for having fun, kind of like an Egyptian god deck. If Egyptian gods ever become meta, I will tell you right now, I will do a deck profile on that. I don't care. Okay, well, I kind of care how much the cards cost, but I will do a deck profile on that. This year, there probably won't be that many deck profiles. Well, I'm hoping there is, because at least I know I'm doing Fluffles. With Fluffles, get more support in Fusion Forcers, or Fusion. I think it's Fusion Forcers. It's Fusion something. They get the Kraken finally. I've been waiting for that card for a year now. I've been playtesting Fluffles for a long time, and then I suggested to my girlfriend, "Hey, why don't we build a Yu-Gi-Oh deck?" And she's like, "Sure." And she's like, "Okay." And I asked her what kind of deck she wants to build, and she's like, "Name a couple." And I named DDDs, Ancient Gears, all these other cards, but the one that stuck out was Fluffles, because she kind of likes the scary stuff. So yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed my Blue Eyes build. I do use pretty much every single Blue Eyes card. No, Blue Eyes monster, not Blue Eyes card. I ordered this because it was like 50 cents and I had a gift card. And when I do Cash for Apps, and I haven't taken it out of its packaging yet. I took it out of the mail packaging, but I haven't. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next. Peace.